From November 30th to December 25th, 2023, Venus will transit through the zodiac sign of Libra. Before discussing its effects on different zodiac signs, it's crucial to note that these insights are based on sidereal or Vedic astrology, which considers the approximately 24-degree difference with the tropical zodiac. Venus embodies qualities of beauty, desire, and love, symbolically representing liquid assets. It is a primary indicator of marriage and signifies all kinds of relationships. In a philosophical sense, Venus is seen as a source of life's tribulations because it symbolizes desires, and unfulfilled desires can lead to pain and suffering. Libra, the seventh sign in the zodiac, governs energy related to the seventh house in the horoscope, encompassing areas such as business, partnerships, and relationships. Essentially, Libra is considered the sign of relationships. Libra is not only Venus' home sign but also its mule trikona sign, enhancing Venus's influence in this transit. The synergy between the planet of relationships and the sign of relationships implies a natural inclination towards forming and maintaining connections. People may tend to adopt a balanced approach in their relationships, depending on the house placement of Libra, contrasting with the fault-finding tendencies associated with Venus in Virgo. This balance extends to Venus's aspect to other houses, making individuals fair, open-minded, and composed. The Libra transit is particularly favorable for everyone, indicating that people may find their greatest prosperity through business endeavors. Venus primarily influences the Moon and Mercury and is relatively susceptible to the influence of malefic planets such as the Sun, Mars, Saturn, Rahu, and Ketu. Venus represents love and activities that bring joy. As Venus transits through different houses for approximately 25 days, it signifies an increased inclination towards activities associated with that specific house. The final outcomes may vary based on the dignity of Venus in the birth chart, but the common thread is an affinity towards engagements related to the house Venus is currently transiting. To accurately assess the impact of these transits, it is crucial to consider your ascendant and moon signs. The ascendant sign offers insights into the timing of life events, while the moon sign reveals how you will emotionally respond to these changes. Additionally, take into account the position of your current Mahadasha Lord in your birth chart, as it can shed light on how these transits will influence the recurring themes of your current dasha period. This transit may manifest differently for each individual, and how they navigate this transit will depend on their personal charts. A more precise understanding of the impact of this transit can be gained by examining Venus's Ashtaka Varga score in Libra. Keep in mind that the effects of this transit is contingent on Venus's interaction with the planets in individual birth charts. It's also worth noting that individuals currently experiencing the influence of Venus Dasha may feel the effects of this transit more intensely. To understand how this transit may affect you based on your zodiac sign and the houses it transits, let's delve into those specifics. For Aries, Venus rules the second house and seventh house. The transit of Venus in Libra, particularly in the seventh house, holds significant implications for relationships, marriage, and love. The seventh house is the domain of partnerships, and Venus's presence here emphasizes a strong focus on these aspects of life. This transit becomes a pivotal time for Aries individuals, influencing their connections with others and potentially marking the onset of a new relationship or a significant development in their marital journey. The essence of the transit lies in the pursuit of relationships and the desire for connection. Aries individuals, traditionally known for their dynamic and independent nature, may find themselves drawn towards establishing meaningful bonds during this period. The transit prompts reflection on the importance of relationships, making it a favorable time to initiate new connections or delve deeper into existing ones. Moreover, Venus in the seventh house suggests a heightened focus on marriage. Aries individuals may experience a phase of increased clarity regarding their marital prospects. For those already in a committed relationship, this period can bring a renewed sense of appreciation and understanding within the partnership. Venus, as the planet of love and beauty, enhances the romantic and harmonious aspects of marital life. Additionally, the aspect of Jupiter on Libra further amplifies the positive influence of this transit. Jupiter's expansive and benevolent nature brings optimism and growth to the realm of relationships. Aries individuals may find that their social circles expand, and opportunities for mutually beneficial partnerships arise. Jupiter's aspect acts as a guiding force, promoting fairness and balance in relationships. Venus is aspecting the first house from the seventh house, indicating that Aries individuals may derive a sense of self-worth and beauty through their interactions with others. Recognition and validation from their partners or those with whom they form connections become integral to their well-being during this transit. A harmonious and supportive relationship can serve as a source of personal fulfillment and inner beauty for Aries individuals. Venus also rules the second house Taurus, and transiting the seventh house indicates wealth through business and partnerships. Aries individuals may find financial opportunities or success through collaborative ventures. The seventh house is 10th from the 10th house, and having Venus in Libra, its own sign, accentuates the positive outcomes for career and public image. This period is conducive to both personal and financial growth through partnerships and alliances. Overall, the transit of Venus in Libra for Aries individuals brings a spotlight on relationships, marriage, and love. It encourages them to seek beauty and fulfillment through meaningful connections, while the aspect of Jupiter adds a touch of expansion and positivity to their social dynamics. This period becomes a valuable opportunity for Aries individuals to embrace the joys and growth that can be found in the realm of partnerships. For Taurus, Venus rules the first and sixth houses. The transit of Venus in Libra, in the sixth house, brings a focus on service, healing, and a compassionate connection with others. The sixth house is traditionally associated with service, health, and the well-being of the underprivileged, making this transit a significant period for Taurus individuals to express their altruistic tendencies. With Venus, the planet of love and beauty, in the sixth house, Taurus individuals are likely to feel a deep sense of fulfillment through acts of service. This may manifest as a strong desire to work as volunteers or engage in activities that contribute to the welfare of those who are socially backward or underprivileged. The transit of Venus in its own sign, Libra, intensifies this inclination towards service, making Taurus individuals healers with a genuine commitment to making a positive impact on the lives of others. The transit also kindles a special affection for animals within Taurus individuals. This love towards animals may translate into a period where they find joy and satisfaction in caring for and helping pets and animals. The healing aspect of Venus in Libra becomes prominent during this transit. Taurus individuals may find themselves drawn to professions in medicine or social services, where their innate nurturing qualities can be channeled into assisting and healing others. This period is conducive to people exploring careers in healthcare or engaging in activities that contribute to the well-being of the community. The healing aspect may involve being very diplomatic and solving issues between two warring parties or acting as a mediator. As Libra is the sixth house, they may have to involve and solve problems of other people, whether they want it or not. It's a good time to get out of litigation. If Venus is not afflicted in their birth chart, they come across as a very charming and loving person to their coworkers, people who work for or with them, and even enemies. The aspect of Jupiter on Libra further enhances the positive qualities of this transit. Jupiter's expansive and benevolent influence encourages Taurus individuals to broaden their scope of service and extend their healing energies to a larger audience. This can manifest as an increased commitment to charitable endeavors or an expansion of their role in the community. Additionally, Venus's aspect on the 12th house suggests a desire for a deeper connection with those in need, particularly in hospital settings or people abroad. Overall, the transit of Venus in Libra in the 6th house is a time of profound service and compassion for Taurus individuals. Their natural inclination towards healing and helping others is heightened during this period, and the influence of Jupiter encourages them to extend their benevolent efforts to a wider community. It's a time of selfless devotion and a fulfilling expression of love through acts of service. For Gemini, Venus rules the 12th and 5th houses. The transit of Venus in Libra, particularly in the 5th house, brings delightful and creative energy to the forefront of their lives. The 5th house is associated with love, creativity, hobbies, and children. With Venus in its own sign of Libra, this transit promises a period of heightened romanticism and artistic expression for Gemini individuals. This is a time when Gemini individuals may find themselves deeply immersed in the pleasures of love. Whether it's the blossoming of a new romance or the rekindling of passion in existing relationships, the influence of Venus in the 5th house amplifies the desire for love and connection. It's a favorable period for expressing affection and spending quality time with loved ones and children. They may go out for movies, sports, any hobbies, and interests they have made peak during this period. They may want to spend time with their lover and children. They may also lose some interest in their daily work life as they prioritize their happiness. Creativity becomes a focal point during this transit. Gemini individuals may discover or enhance their artistic talents and hobbies. Whether it's painting, writing, music, or any form of self-expression, they find joy and skillfulness in their creative pursuits. This period encourages them to indulge in activities that bring out their imaginative side, fostering a sense of fulfillment through artistic expression. With Venus in Libra in the 5th house, there is a strong indication of a person fully engaged in creativity, romance, and relationship matters. This transit suggests the potential for Gemini individuals to turn their creative endeavors into a business or to excel in professions related to counseling or diplomacy, where their communication skills and artistic sensibilities shine. The aspect of Jupiter on Libra adds an expansive and benevolent touch to this transit. Gemini individuals may feel a desire to connect with friends and elder siblings, expanding their social circles for mutual gains and enjoyment. This is an excellent time for networking, building meaningful connections, and fostering friendships that contribute positively to their lives. The aspect of Venus on the 11th house indicates a desire to connect with friends and elder siblings during this transit. Gemini individuals may actively seek to expand their social circles and network, fostering relationships that bring both joy and potential gains, and to use creative pursuits to benefit humanity. Gemini individuals may find fulfillment in projects that not only express their creativity but also contribute to the well-being of others. This could involve joining communities, participating in philanthropic activities, or using their skills to make a positive impact on a broader scale. Overall, the transit of Venus in Libra in the 5th house signifies a period of love, creativity, and meaningful connections for Gemini individuals. It's a time to embrace and express their artistic side, enjoy romantic pursuits, and expand their social circles with the support of Jupiter's beneficent influence. The desire to use their creativity for the betterment of humanity adds a purposeful dimension to this vibrant and joyful period. For Cancer, Venus rules the 11th house and 4th house. The transit of Venus in Libra, particularly in the 4th house, brings a focus on matters related to home, family, and emotional well-being. The 4th house is traditionally associated with home, comfort, and the mother, making this a time when Cancer individuals are inclined to beautify their home environment and seek solace in familial bonds. This transit prompts Cancer individuals to invest time and effort in beautifying their homes. Whether through interior decorations, modifications, or the addition of luxurious and convenient items, there's a desire to create a harmonious and aesthetically pleasing living space. The home becomes a sanctuary during this period, and Cancer individuals find joy in making their living environment more comfortable and visually appealing. When a planet transits their 4th house, that planet will be close to their chest, so to speak. South close, they may only really be able to express it subconsciously or with those they are totally close and relaxed with. Venus may make them very charming in their house environment and to their mother. Cancer individuals feel a strong inclination to spend quality time with their mothers, fostering a deeper emotional connection. This period can bring about moments of closeness and understanding within the family, contributing to a sense of peace and emotional fulfillment. Try not to get into conflicts with elder siblings and friend circles during this period, even if they do, but as Venus is transiting its own sign, it'll sort it out on its own. With Venus in its own sign of Libra, Cancer individuals experience an excellent relationship with their mothers. There may also be financial benefits or gains related to activities associated with home, interior decoration, and conveniences. This transit suggests that Cancer individuals derive significant support and prosperity through their homes and familial relationships. The aspect of Venus on the 10th house indicates a desire to align their career with home-related fields. Cancer individuals may find fulfillment and success in careers associated with real estate, interior decoration, or any profession related to creating a comfortable and aesthetically pleasing environment. Additionally, the desire for pleasant relations at the workplace is highlighted, suggesting a harmonious and cooperative atmosphere with colleagues. Jupiter's aspect on Libra adds a positive and expansive influence to this transit. Cancer individuals may experience a broader perspective on home-related matters, potentially expanding their living space or considering new avenues for home improvement. The desire for a pleasant work environment aligns with Jupiter's optimistic and supportive energy, contributing to a sense of well-being both at home and in the workplace. Overall, the transit of Venus in Libra in the 4th house signifies a period of nurturing and enhancing the home environment for Cancer individuals. It fosters a strong connection with the mother, financial benefits through home-related activities, and a desire for a fulfilling career in fields associated with home and interior decoration. The supportive aspect of Jupiter further enhances the positive and expansive energies surrounding home and family matters during this transit. For Leo, Venus rules the 10th house and 3rd house. The transit of Venus in Libra, particularly in the 3rd house, brings a focus on communication, skills, and relationships with siblings and neighbors. The third house is associated with communication, short journeys, and siblings, making this a time when Leo individuals may find joy and fulfillment in nurturing their hobbies and connecting with those in their immediate environment. This transit encourages Leo individuals to explore and develop their hobbies, interests, and skills. It's a favorable period for honing their talents and expressing themselves creatively. Whether through artistic pursuits, learning a new skill, or engaging in activities that bring them joy, Venus's influence in the third house inspires Leo individuals to indulge in their passions. Communication takes center stage during this transit. Leo individuals become sweet talkers, expressing themselves with charm and diplomacy. Positive interactions with siblings and neighbors are highlighted, fostering a sense of harmony and camaraderie in their immediate surroundings. Short-distance travels may be on the agenda, providing opportunities for enjoyable and meaningful connections. Be careful when interacting with father, bosses, and authority figures, as there could be some conflicts, but as Venus is transiting its own sign, it'll sort it out on its own. With Venus in its own sign of Libra in the third house, Leo individuals may tend to view their interests and skills as potential career paths. The 10th Lord in the third house suggests that they may prosper more in their ventures or business rather than in a job setup during this period. This is the time for Leo individuals to explore entrepreneurial endeavors or engage in projects that align with their personal interests. Venus's aspect on the 9th house indicates a desire to connect with people from different ethnicities and distant places for the purpose of work. Leo individuals may find opportunities for collaboration and the expansion of their business by establishing connections with individuals or entities from diverse backgrounds. The pursuit of higher education is also highlighted, emphasizing a desire for continuous learning and skill development to enhance their business ventures. The aspect of Jupiter on Libra adds an expansive and optimistic touch to this transit. Leo individuals may find that their communication skills and positive interactions contribute to the growth of their social circles and networks. This period encourages them to approach communication and relationship building with an open mind and a willingness to learn from others. Overall, the transit of Venus in Libra in the third house signifies a period of creative expression, positive communication, and skill development for Leo individuals. It encourages them to pursue their interests as potential career paths, fostering harmonious relationships with siblings and neighbors. The aspect of Jupiter contributes to the expansion of social networks and business opportunities, making this a dynamic and enriching period for Leo individuals. For Virgo, Venus rules the 9th house and 2nd house. The transit of Venus in Libra, particularly in the 2nd house, brings a focus on family, wealth, and a harmonious approach to life. The 2nd house is associated with family, wealth, and personal values, making this a time when Virgo individuals may find joy and satisfaction in nurturing their familial relationships and assessing their financial well-being. This transit prompts Virgo individuals to prioritize and spend quality time with their family. There's a genuine desire to strengthen familial bonds, fostering a sense of love and harmony within the household. The focus on family extends to checking the wealth aspect of life, suggesting an interest in financial stability and the well-being of family resources. The influence of Venus in its own sign of Libra in the 2nd house indicates a content and sufficient connection with family and wealth during this period. This transit suggests a period of financial prosperity and stability within the family unit. The 2nd house also associated with speech, so their speech may become sweeter and charming during this period. If they are a student, try to avoid conflicts with their teachers and mentors during this period, but as Venus is transiting its own sign, it'll sort it out on its own. Additionally, the aspect of Venus on the 8th house implies that Virgo individuals may earn by serving the needs of others. This could involve participation in shared resources, joint ventures, or cooperative financial endeavors that contribute to the overall prosperity of the family. The desire for cordial relations with in-laws is highlighted, further emphasizing the importance of harmonious family connections. The transit of Venus in the 2nd house also suggests an interest in singing or artistic expression during this transit. Virgo individuals may find joy in creative pursuits that involve the voice, adding a touch of artistic flair to their family interactions. It's a good period for Virgo people who use their voice as a career, like singing, speech, etc. The aspect of Jupiter on Libra enhances the positive energies of this transit. Virgo individuals may experience an expansion of family wealth or an optimistic outlook regarding financial matters. Jupiter's influence encourages a generous and abundant approach to family relationships, contributing to a sense of well-being and shared prosperity. Moreover, the aspect on the 8th house hints at an interest in occult and mystical matters. Virgo individuals may find solace or intrigue in exploring deeper, hidden aspects of life, aligning with their analytical yet spiritually inclined nature. Overall, the transit of Venus in Libra in the second house signifies a period of familial focus, financial well-being, and harmonious family relationships for Virgo individuals. It's a time of contentment and prosperity within the family unit, with an added emphasis on creative expression and a potential interest in mystical pursuits. The aspect of Jupiter enhances the positive energies, promoting an expansive and optimistic outlook on family and wealth matters. For Libra, Venus rules the 8th house and 1st house. The transit of Venus in Libra, particularly in the 1st house, is a highly significant and personalized period. The 1st house represents the self, identity, and appearance, and with Venus in its own sign in this house, it brings a heightened focus on self-love, personal aesthetics, and a potential for romantic beginnings. With Venus in the 1st house, Libra individuals are likely to become more conscious of their looks and overall appearance. There is a natural inclination to invest extra time and effort in enhancing their physical attractiveness. This transit creates an aura of self-love and self-appreciation, promoting a positive and pleasant mood throughout this period. There may be some tension between them and their in-laws, but as Venus is transiting its own sign, it'll sort it out on its own. The 1st house transit of Venus also suggests the possibility of a love story beginning in the life of Libra individuals. The energy of Venus in its own sign amplifies the potential for romantic connections and the pursuit of harmonious relationships. It's a time when Libra individuals may experience an increased desire for companionship and romantic fulfillment. As Venus is also the 8th lord in the birth chart, this transit in the 1st house indicates that sudden events and changes are on the horizon for Libra individuals. These changes are likely to bring benefits and positive transformations in their lives. There's a natural inclination towards serving others, and an interest in occult and mysticism may arise, aligning with their desire for deeper understanding and spiritual exploration. Accept those changes without resistance. The aspect of Venus on the 7th house emphasizes the desire to relate to others through acts of service. Libra individuals may find fulfillment in joint ventures or businesses, especially those that involve serving the needs of others. The focus may be on conveniences, and a joint business with a spouse could be a means through which they collectively provide services to others. As Jupiter is in the 7th house, it's really a good period for entrepreneurship. The influence of Jupiter's aspect on Libra further enhances the positive energies of this transit. Jupiter's expansive and benevolent nature brings optimism and growth to the self-expression and identity of Libra individuals. It encourages them to approach relationships and partnerships with a generous and service-oriented mindset, fostering a harmonious and cooperative atmosphere. Overall, the transit of Venus in Libra in the 1st house signifies a period of self-love, aesthetic enhancement, and potentially the initiation of a love story for Libra individuals. The positive changes and benefits arising from sudden events align with their natural inclination towards serving others. The aspect of Jupiter adds an expansive and optimistic touch, encouraging Libra individuals to approach relationships with generosity and a focus on service and conveniences. For Scorpio, Venus rules the 7th house and 12th house. The transit of Venus in Libra, particularly in the 12th house, signifies a period focused on spiritual service, connections with foreign lands, and potential romantic experiences in distant places. The 12th house is associated with spirituality, foreign lands, and hidden matters, making this transit a time of deep introspection and exploration for Scorpio individuals. With Venus, representing the highest form of service, in the 12th house, Scorpio individuals may find profound devotion to spiritual service. There is a genuine interest in visiting spiritual places and providing services in those sacred settings. This period encourages Scorpio individuals to connect with foreign people, fostering a sense of spiritual unity and contributing to their spiritual growth. Try to avoid conflicts within close relationships like a spouse or partners during this period, but as Venus is transiting its own sign, it'll sort it out on its own. The aspect of Venus in its own sign of Libra in the 12th house suggests the potential for significant connections with foreigners. This transit may indicate the possibility of a love story beginning in foreign lands or even marriage to someone from another country, if your birth chart supports it. Additionally, it hints at the potential for business ventures in foreign lands, showcasing the financial benefits and opportunities that may arise from such connections. Wealth from foreign lands is indicated by Venus in its own sign in the 12th house, emphasizing the financial benefits that may come through international associations. This could manifest as a job or career in a foreign country or even a role as a diplomat, aligning with the themes of service and foreign connections. Venus transiting in the 12th can make them very careless with their wealth too. They may have to control their spending habits during this period. Expenses may become high. The aspect of Venus on the 6th house highlights Scorpio individuals' desire for cordial relations at the workplace and with colleagues. The love for working in a service-oriented or job setup becomes apparent during this transit. There's a genuine interest in maintaining harmony in the professional sphere, contributing to a positive and cooperative work environment. Jupiter's aspect on Libra further amplifies the positive energies of this transit. Scorpio individuals may experience an expansion of their spiritual understanding and a broadening of their perspectives, especially in matters related to foreign lands and service-oriented activities. Jupiter's influence encourages a generous and benevolent approach to spiritual growth and connections with people from diverse backgrounds. Overall, the transit of Venus in Libra in the 12th house signifies a period of spiritual service, foreign connections, and potential romantic experiences for Scorpio individuals. The emphasis on service in foreign lands, the possibility of a love story abroad, and the financial benefits from international connections make this a transformative and enriching period. The aspect of Jupiter enhances the spiritual and expansive energies, encouraging Scorpio individuals to embrace a broader perspective in their spiritual journey and connections with others. For Sagittarius, Venus rules the 6th house and 11th house. The transit of Venus in Libra, particularly in the 11th house, brings a focus on gains, social connections, and service to higher causes. The 11th house is associated with gains, friendships, and network circles, making this a time when Sagittarius individuals may experience positive developments in their professional and social spheres. This transit signifies a period of potential gains for Sagittarius individuals. Whether in the form of recognition and rewards at work, promotions, hikes, or bonuses, the influence of Venus in the 11th house enhances the prospects of financial and professional growth. It's a favorable time for Sagittarius individuals to reap the benefits of their hard work and dedication. Connecting with friends, expanding network circles, and fostering relationships with elder siblings becomes significant during this transit. Sagittarius individuals feel a natural inclination to engage in social activities, contributing to a sense of camaraderie and mutual support within their social circles. The 11th house transit encourages them to enjoy the company of friends and build meaningful connections. Serving a higher cause and contributing to social welfare become priorities for Sagittarius individuals during this transit. Venus in its own sign of Libra in the 11th house suggests a harmonious approach to social service. This period is favorable for participating in activities that benefit the community, aligning with the Sagittarian spirit of altruism and a broader perspective. The aspect of Venus on the 5th house heightens Sagittarius individuals' love for education, linking it to their work and career. This period also indicates educational pursuits can contribute to their professional success, possibly as counselors or experts in their field. The aspect also indicates potential gains and wealth, further emphasizing the positive financial outcomes during this transit. For Sagittarius individuals who are working as peacemakers, diplomats, or mediators may find success. Government diplomats working on various issues could particularly benefit from this transit, showcasing their diplomatic skills and ability to bring about positive resolutions. The aspect on the 5th house also implies that their educational background can play a crucial role in their professional achievements. Jupiter's aspect on Libra adds an expansive and optimistic touch to this transit. Sagittarius individuals may experience growth and abundance in their social and professional spheres. Jupiter encourages them to approach social connections and professional opportunities with generosity and an open mind, fostering an atmosphere of mutual benefit and prosperity. Overall, the transit of Venus in Libra in the 11th house signifies a period of gains, social connections, and service to higher causes for Sagittarius individuals. The emphasis on professional rewards, social activities, and a commitment to community welfare makes this a time of positive developments and financial growth. The aspect of Jupiter enhances the expansive and optimistic energies, encouraging Sagittarius individuals to approach their social and professional endeavors with a broad and generous perspective. For Capricorn, Venus rules the 5th house and 10th house. The transit of Venus in Libra, particularly in the 10th house, signifies a period of beauty, harmony, and success in the professional sphere. The 10th house is associated with a career, public image, and the father, making this a time when Capricorn individuals may experience positive developments in their work and public life. This transit indicates a beautiful and pleasant time at work or with the father for Capricorn individuals. The influence of Venus in the 10th house suggests a harmonious and enjoyable work environment. There's a notable absence of stress or tension, and Capricorn individuals find themselves surrounded by colleagues who appreciate their presence. The public image during this period is one of a pleasant, loving, and likable individual. As Venus is also the 5th house lord, transiting the 10th house, they may become a bit more playful in their career. However, try to avoid conflicts with romantic partners and children, but as Venus is transiting its own sign, it'll sort it out. With Venus in its own sign of Libra in the 10th house, Capricorn individuals may find success in creative careers. The 5th Lord Venus in the 10th house aligns with the themes of media, arts, and finance-related professions. This period is conducive to expressing creativity in the professional sphere, and individuals engaged in artistic or financial pursuits may experience heightened success and recognition. The aspect of Venus on the 4th house suggests a desire to serve people of one's homeland through creativity. Capricorn individuals feel a natural inclination to contribute to their community or homeland through their artistic or financial talents. This aspect also reflects a desire for a good home life, a beautiful home, and pleasant relations with the mother, emphasizing the importance of creating a harmonious and aesthetically pleasing domestic environment. The positive influence of Venus in the 10th house extends to the realm of relationships with parents. Capricorn individuals experience heightened love and affection towards their parents, particularly the father. The period is marked by a sense of emotional fulfillment and positive interactions with family members. Jupiter's aspect on Libra adds an expansive and optimistic touch to this transit. Capricorn individuals may experience growth and abundance in their professional life, potentially leading to new opportunities and recognition. Jupiter encourages them to approach their career with generosity and a broader perspective, fostering an atmosphere of mutual benefit and prosperity. Overall, the transit of Venus in Libra in the 10th house signifies a period of beauty, creativity, and success in the professional life of Capricorn individuals. The positive work environment, harmonious relationships with colleagues, and a pleasant public image contribute to a fulfilling and rewarding period. The aspect of Jupiter enhances the expansive and optimistic energies, encouraging Capricorn individuals to approach their career with a broad and generous perspective. For Aquarius, Venus rules the 4th house and 9th house. The transit of Venus in Libra, especially in the 9th house, marks a period of exploration, travel, and a deepening interest in higher knowledge and spirituality. The 9th house is associated with long-distance travel, philosophy, religion, and higher education, making this a time of intellectual and spiritual expansion. This transit prompts Aquarius individuals to embrace the spirit of adventure and wanderlust. There's a strong desire to travel to far distant lands, experiencing different cultures and broadening their perspectives. The love for exploration and learning from diverse environments becomes a significant theme during this period. The influence of Venus in its own sign of Libra in the 9th house suggests a love for reading about different religions and philosophies. Aquarius individuals may find joy in delving into the wisdom of various cultures and belief systems, fostering a deeper understanding of the world. This period encourages them to explore their spiritual side and seek knowledge beyond their immediate surroundings. This period also shows some conflicts within home or with the mother, but as Venus is transiting its own sign, it'll sort it out. Serving a guru-like person and engaging in teaching, preaching, and counseling others become fulfilling activities for Aquarius individuals during this transit. There's a natural inclination to share their knowledge and insights, contributing to the spiritual growth of others. This could manifest in formal teaching roles, mentorship, or simply sharing wisdom with those around them. The aspect of Venus on the 3rd house accentuates Aquarius individuals' love for communication and counseling, particularly about higher education. They may possess a pleasant and engaging way of speaking, making them effective communicators and counselors. This period is favorable for sharing their insights on higher education and guiding others in their intellectual pursuits. The aspect also indicates great relations with teachers. Aquarius individuals may find themselves in harmonious and supportive relationships with their mentors and guides. This is a time when the exchange of knowledge and wisdom flows smoothly, fostering a positive and enriching teacher-student dynamic. Jupiter's aspect on Libra enhances the positive energies of this transit, encouraging Aquarius individuals to approach their intellectual and spiritual pursuits with an expansive and optimistic mindset. This aspect amplifies the desire for intercultural experiences and may even suggest the potential for an intercultural marriage if supported by the individual's dasha and birth chart. Overall, the transit of Venus in Libra in the 9th house signifies a period of travel, exploration, and intellectual growth for Aquarius individuals. The love for diverse cultures, the pursuit of higher knowledge, and the joy of teaching and counseling others characterize this transformative period. The aspect of Jupiter adds an expansive and optimistic touch, encouraging Aquarius individuals to embrace a broader perspective in their intellectual and spiritual endeavors. For Pisces, Venus rules the 3rd house and 8th house. The transit of Venus in Libra, specifically in the 8th house, brings a focus on research, occult studies, and hidden matters. The 8th house is associated with transformation, occult sciences, and shared resources, making this a period of deep exploration and potential gains through hidden or mysterious avenues. This transit prompts Pisces individuals to engage in serious research endeavors, particularly related to occult sciences and mysticism. There's a profound interest in uncovering hidden information and delving into the mysteries of the unseen. This period encourages them to explore the depths of knowledge that go beyond the surface, fostering a passion for the esoteric. Serving others and gaining from others' wealth become prominent themes during this transit. Pisces individuals may find themselves drawn to activities that involve supporting and helping others, potentially leading to gains from shared resources. There's an indication of possible inheritance or gifts from in-laws, showcasing financial benefits through connections with their extended family. However, try to avoid conflicts with their siblings during this period, but as Venus is transiting its own sign, it'll sort it out. Venus in its own sign of Libra in the 8th house suggests the potential for gains from marriage and in-laws. This period may bring financial benefits through partnerships and shared resources within the family. The influence of Venus in the 8th house also emphasizes a passion for research work, occult studies, and mysticism, aligning with the transformative nature of the 8th house. The aspect of Venus on the 2nd house signifies wealth coming from these sources. Pisces individuals may experience financial gains through their research endeavors or through hidden sources of income. This period is conducive to accumulating wealth that is not immediately visible or apparent, reflecting the hidden and mysterious nature of the 8th house. While navigating the ups and downs associated with the 8th house, Pisces individuals express a desire to have a good family life. The aspect on the 2nd house suggests that they seek stability and support from their family, especially during times of transformation and deep exploration. This desire for a harmonious family life is further emphasized by the positive relation with in-laws indicated during this transit. Jupiter's aspect on Libra enhances the positive energies of this transit, encouraging Pisces individuals to approach their research and occult pursuits with an expansive and optimistic mindset. This aspect amplifies the potential for gains through shared resources and connections with others, fostering a sense of abundance and growth. Overall, the transit of Venus in Libra in the 8th house signifies a period of deep research, occult exploration, and potential financial gains for Pisces individuals. The focus on hidden matters, shared resources, and connections with in-laws characterizes this transformative period. The aspect of Jupiter adds an expansive and optimistic touch, encouraging Pisces individuals to approach their esoteric pursuits with a broader perspective and a sense of abundance. As we wrap up this transit episode, remember that these insights are based on sidereal or Vedic astrology, which accounts for the approximately 24-degree difference with the tropical zodiac. If you'd like more personalized predictions for your specific zodiac sign or have any questions about your astrological chart, feel free to reach out to us. Stay tuned for more astrological updates. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more astrology insights. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thank you once again for joining us, and we eagerly anticipate sharing more astrological wisdom with you in the future. Until then, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep shining bright.